Hello, 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 everyone. Hi, how's it going? We are back today with more. Why do I have to lift my head up to look straight? That's not correct. Maybe it's because my head's kind of down IRL. I don't know. I don't sit up straight, do I? That's the best I think I'm gonna get. Why am I crooked? Like, that's. I am not that crooked. Like, why am I that crooked? Okay, that's a bit better. Now I'm like looking up when I'm not looking up. But whatever. Hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. I have hands. In case anyone forgot, I have hands. Alright, but yeah, it's been a while, but we're gonna hit Final Fantasy 16. I know, right? We haven't hit it in oh my gosh, the game volume's way too high. I had it about here before. Where's my mic at? Gosh, my mic needs to be higher as well. Oh my gosh. Why are you so low, Mike? Compared to my capture card. Yeah, it was really, my mic was really high. Hi, welcome back. I'm turning the game up a bit though. Can you hear me okay? Man, I have not touched this game in a hot minute. But we gonna play. We gonna take a break from 7 and 7 Rebirth to play this one today. Do I have any unfinished side quests? Okay, cool. By the way, since you followed yesterday, Silent Play, I do play regular games as well, and I have hand tracking, and it is amazing. Cause I can thumbs you up, or I can flip you off. It's not the best on this hand for some reason. For some reason, it doesn't really like this hand. But yeah. But welcome. It's glad to see you back. So I need to check the world map. How do I do that again? Start button. Okay. But I had fun. I had fun. With you here yesterday. I enjoyed yesterday's stream. I do have a bit of a cold today, though, so if my voice is a little scruffy or if I'm not talking a lot, that's why. I'm not feeling the best. I've caught like a cold or something.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story.
Well, last time we played, though, we fought Odin, we beat him.
Right.
Thought we were gonna kill him, and then he got away. And rose the ground up out of the ground, and we still need to defeat him in Ultima. So I guess we're gonna talk about what we do next.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed,
Because I haven't played the
crystal
DLC
which
for
now
this
commands
shit
the
either.
eastern skies was summoned by Ultima.
Because I was trying to finish the main game
He
first.
called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Yeah, the Empire's
Our allies
probably
are
not
crying
doing.
out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether
Hi,
floods below,
Pyrrhus.
and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
Why does it keep making me crooked? I am not crooked. Dumb camera.
It's all right.
When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the Halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
They
It's a
can.
lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
The Phoenix.
Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you.
So basically,
Joshua seemed
gotta
upset.
keep our spirits high, and I don't think I'm gonna have any more side quests because we seem like we're kind of in game. Yeah. Aw, okay, Pyrrhus. Understand. Damn. You just got here.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we
You
are.
too, Pyrrhus.
Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive.
Yeah, I know, right?
And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Where's Jill? Oh, she's inside her room. Okay. We gotta go up this way, make a left, then another left, then another left. Wait, can we improve our sword? We'll do that before we talk to
First the
Jill.
skies, then the crystal.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
Everdark, but it's slower than what we have. And so is Excalibur. I thought there was like a gold sword. Yeah, but we need another Orichalcum and another Dark Steel. And I think we were working on that, but we had to be able to get to that area for some reason. I think. Sorry, I checked my watch, it went off. Let's go over to the hunt board first. Because I really think we should get that sword before we beat the game? You know? We should do that. Use the hunt board. except there's nothing else here, which means it must update at some point. Okay, let's go talk to Jill then. Because I've done the whole thing and I still don't have the parts I need. Hi, honey, I'm home.
Come to wish
You
on
were
a star.
naked. You were
That
naked.
might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it.
For anybody wondering context,
There's no turning back now.
last time we were with Joe, we were butt-ass naked, and we made out.
This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
Love birds.
It's almost time.
Also, we got new
Better
side
make sure I
quests.
haven't
Yep.
forgotten anything.
Which means we got new hunter board probably. We'll check. Yes, Uncle.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Of course not. As long
Yeah,
as
yeah,
chaos
that's
reigns,
fine.
we
If
will
he
never
needs
build
to
a
know
better
we're
world.
legit, we're legit.
I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
Alright, we got that one. Alright, what else we got? Joshua?
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? How? Where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained.
Dr. Pepper.
And in the process of doing so,
Tasty.
they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I'm ready to leave when you are.
Ah, I love Dr. Pepper. It's so good. Another one. Gosh, there's so many. Look at them all.
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When Ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls.
He'll
just
be
beyond
dead,
the
probably.
portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
What the heck? My body
do
just
I,
went all
Doris.
crazy. That was crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll have new hunting and wood stuff. Try to get the thing.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Cursebreakers. As you know, the
Excuse
work
me.
we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout.
Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Cid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Jeez, there's so many side quests. Look at them all. What they break this time?
What do you think happened to Miss Midadol? I heard you...
Cid! You have to help us!
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Midadol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Cid? You really should be more careful around Miss Midadol's inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Midadol back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Oh, they're worried about the teacher. That's kind of cute. That's actually really kind of cute. Alright. Any more? Yeah, we got one at the reading table. I think. Yeah. So we got one here. Mid's dungeon. We got one at the reading table. And we got another one in the dungeon. Or is it just near the dungeon? It's near the dungeon. It's up top somewhere. Yep, up here. I figured as much.
I will not let them be forgotten. Cid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
Excuse me.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain, tormented until our hearts turned to stone, and few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names, but they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Cid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
Or we can get it.
You are a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Cid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
Ah, my ear itches.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Oh, that's very sweet of him. Make sure those records are kept. Alright, let's go talk to Mid.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the Cursebreakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the Cursebreakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Okay. Now let's check the beast board. Because the beast board is the thing that I want, because I want the god weapon. Which we have the recipe for. We just need to do the stuff. Okay, we got a quest destination, so let's go ahead and take care of that.
Alright, Cid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so there's a monster that you need to get it from. Alright, view the hunt board. Do we have any new hunts? No? Really? All these side quests, and we don't have any new hunts. What? Okay. Well, shit, I guess we go do them now, maybe? No, we're not going to the crystal. We're doing a side quest. It says we still have... Oh, yeah, we have the one inside still to talk to. At the book place, right? Yeah. The reading table. Inside Sid's office. Reading table. Got 2 of them.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Huh.
What is it this time, Torgal?
We gotta help her with Torgal. Okay. Alright, now we should be good to leave. We got an objective over here. Ah, jeez. Okay.
Say what you will, Lady Karen. Seen ourselves hung.
Oh, there we go, Torgal.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want my iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Where does he want us to go, though?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Aww. Alright. Now can I leave? Nope. Going in the main deck.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Alright. What does she want? Jeez, there's like so many side objective tasks to do. Crazy.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
So now I gotta go talk.
Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
So we gotta go talk to the progress. Okay. More like run here, run here, run here, run here, run here, run here. Jeez, just like let me do stuff. Start working on these.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Yup.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers, a tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, Secrecy is the Executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the Executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the Executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the Executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Alright, can I finally leave the place? Oh my gosh, there's more side missions. Like more side missions. Look. Look, there's more. There's more side missions. What? I am streaming. Shut the fuck up, Google. I will not stand up. Fuck you. It's like you should stand up and get some exercise. You need exercise. I'm fucking streaming a game, Google. Shut the fuck up. Alright.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Oh boy.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am.
Yeah, that's a shame.
But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two.
In fact, yeah.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The Hideaway.
Of course.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Okay. Oh shit. Kind of a big deal.
What's an
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
They're like people.
None of the
Oh,
stones
Josh
are coming
is.
this time.
I didn't even realize. Wait, lines in the sand. This way? But where? Where this way?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
What's the Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
Right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
You lied about being one of us, and you're lying.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Okay, Ferda.
Lord Ferda.
Cid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Cid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
They're like not wanting to
You'd like
Gosh.
that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
It's you who should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go, bearer. Yeah.
Yes!
Come on, then.
Damn! They're pelting him. Stun.
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Come on.
Stop! You're hurting him! Ah! Ah! Oh. Oh. What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist!
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then.
Damn. After they
Fine.
pelted him.
Gather round if you don't want to die.
Oof. We're gonna have to fight the Akashic, though, aren't we?
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. if you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and
I'm
your
not
people have
crying,
the townsfolk
but this
barricade
is
themselves inside the
moving. It's
bathhouse.
almost got me to tears.
And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalimil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
Alright, alright. I can do that.
Looks like everyone's ready. I better not keep them waiting.
Alright, that's that one. We also have one here. And in Tabor, we also have one available. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one first, because I feel kind of guilty if I didn't,
Good. That will keep some of
if I didn't help them.
Any man sighting an
Like
Akashic
immediately.
is to raise the alarm immediately.
What's that chocobo?
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Which way are we going? Okay, so we are going left. Chocobos! We got Torgal and Josh to help us. Okay, we just keep going left. Oh yeah, look, there's the Aether Blood. No, we just keep running.
There it is. The flood. Rewards waiting for us inside.
Let's get off these chocobos. Catch
this one. Over here.
Yeah.
Sick of
Let's go. Can't see my my skills, so I'm just gonna have to rely on just but it's
this
fine.
one.
Yeah, we just keep going for it. Okay. Ah, more cash kick.
Get him. Go for it. Get him.
Uh-huh.
Go for it.
Yeah. Kill that. More cash kick.
We can't leave a single one alive.
We just gotta kill all of them.
Get him.
I just took out a whole lot of them.
Over here. Get him.
Uh-huh.
Over
shit! I didn't realize what I was fighting until I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, let's get some distance. Ah! Damn stupid auto target thing. Yeah, I'm taking some big damage to this guy. Okay. Yeah, he's doing like a shit ton of damage. And I can't really get away from him because it's like locked onto him. Yeah, he's kicking my ass right now.
Over here! This way! Over here!
Let's just do this. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Okay. Yeah, we go. Okay. Why can I not? There we go. There we go. I think I can even, yeah. Burn the hell out of him. Okay. Yeah, I really need to be able to like see my stuff for this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, I couldn't get a flow because I couldn't see my my stuff, but once I could see my stuff, it was different.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
Gosh, Clive is hot. He's so hot. Sometime later. Yeah, because he had to leave the Akashic to the other guys.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Hi.
Friends,
Hi.
The Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it.
Here?
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor,
I don't see him.
allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
So he's decided that bears will not be slaves in his town.
Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
That's cute. I like that. I like that. Do I get some sort of special hat?
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubor. About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Those kids are great. Those kids stood up for him when no one else would. Okay. We still got other stuff. We got one here. We got another one in Tabor. There's another one up here as well. But I feel like I want to accept quests. So maybe go back to the world map. Because I don't want to lose my party members necessarily if I'm going to need their help. So let's go to Tabor and accept this one. It is behind me.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here.
So Father will be the one to give it.
If you would do us the honor, my lord.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also
so even
spoke
he
of
wanted
building
to free the
hospices
bears
to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
So he wanted
He wished to see
non-magic
men and
technologies
bearers treated
because
as
of the
equals.
blight.
To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message.
So his
Nor
ideas
would he
lined
have
up with
entrusted his
Sid's.
vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
The archive. Huh. Duty and dieting. It's still here? Behind me? Oh, he has a quest all of his own.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash.
For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Aww. That's very sweet of him to be like, hey, you said we should try to save people.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
Aiming high, which one's that? Because now we gotta be careful. Obtain oil and defeat a desertor. Okay. What do you mean unable to track more? We're tracking this one. So let's warp here. And then go after this. It's behind us. Okay. Off we go. So it's this one over here. Wrong. Yeah, wrong one. Ah, there we go.
This one. Over here. This one. Throw torch. This one.
I think it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. It's definitely that one.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide? It looks like we found him.
Play it. Okay.
Go, Torgor. Get him. This one.
About to look at the other part here for this fight. Ah, no! I hit the wrong button! Ah!
Get him.
Look out!
This one. Too slow.
Damn, he's fucking. Why am I taking such a thing right now? Because I haven't played it forever.
This one. Go, Torgor. Over here.
Woohoo! Yeah.
This one.
It's a wrong button, but we'll roll with it.
Get him. Go for it. Get him.
Boom. Dead. I'm starting to get a hang of the combat again. Just slightly, Joe. Just ever so slightly. Just a little bit. But yeah. Why is my mouth not moving? What the fuck? I swear, this software is $70 and it, like, fucks up sometimes. Because what I found I have to do is, like, turn the lip sync to webcam and then the microphone, and then it, like, fixes itself. Because, like, it just all of a sudden is like, oh, your mic is being used by more than one program.
If Mid needs
so
another,
we're just gonna
she
stop
can come and
working.
get it herself.
Okay, so we killed that one. So I guess that's the other part of what we have to do? No, because that's where's a will, which we told it we don't want to track, but it still is tracking it. Why? Because we've told it that we don't want to track it. We just want to track aiming high. Like, why is it still tracking that? Like why? Like, why is it still tracking Three's Company? We told it high only. Why is it doing this? Like why? Like, why is it doing this? It's still tracking it. Why is it tracking it? We did not tell it to track them. We're not saying to track you, but you're tracking it anyway. Like all we want to know is like, where's that? Like, where's the other one? All right, here we go. This is the second half of this one. Like, goodness gracious. Okay.
Mid's
We got
oil.
the oil.
After what happened here,
Going in
it's a
another
miracle
one.
there was any left at all. I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Okay. So we got that one out of the way for so far. Yeah, but which one? That's not what we want. Northreach has one that we still have to accept. So let's go to Northreach then. Trial and error behind us.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Who do you think?
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now.
I kinda figured it'd be her place.
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have me.
I kinda figured she'd have a
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
She always has a fucking
It's
problem.
the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you?
Oh.
Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Fuck
Where
men
can I
for
find
money?
the mistress
Like
of
you
this
always have?
establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
She seems like she's
Just a
going to
pity I
become a
cannot
problem.
join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Prioritize the quest.
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have you
What does the dame have to say about all this, I wonder?
Surely. So you are content to...
Alright, be right back, chat. I have to use the restroom. I can't hold it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, is my body... Hello? I'm back in my body. Oh. Okay. What time is it? I did start a little earlier than normal. But do I want to keep going, or do I want to stop for today? Because the thing is I don't feel well. I think I'm gonna stop for today. I think this is where we're gonna call it for today. I think I'm gonna raid out. But I had fun. It's just I don't feel good. I'd rather relax
I'm not
for today.
abandoning anyone to anything.
But I did want to still stream.
Sorry,
I
but
still
got a
wanted
job
to give
do
you
here.
guys some content. But I think this is where we raid out. Let me find someone to raid you with. Yeah, no problem. It's just I just don't feel well, and I just kind of want to relax with a little of the day I still have. Oh, let me see. Oh, is she streaming again? I'm gonna raid this VR chat streamer, I think, if it'll let me. Because I started watching her some yesterday, and she's interesting. What's this called? That she's very interesting. So I thought I'd reach out, try to raid them,
So
give
you're
them a
content to
chance,
abandon
see
the
what they're
people to their
about.
fates?
So we're gonna raid
not
Late
abandoning
Night
anyone
Leela,
to
or
anything.
whatever their name
Look, I'm
is.
sorry,
I don't
but
know
I've
how
got
to
a job
pronounce
to
it.
do here.
They're a VR chat streamer, it looks like, or at least for the last 2 streams that I watched them. So, alright, we're gonna raid them. Everyone have a good day. Sorry that I'm not feeling well. Hopefully I'll be able to bounce back after some rest for tomorrow's stream. So, alright, I love you guys. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Mwah.